What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. This is X-plore Costa Rica. Today, we're going to take a look at top waterfalls in Costa Rica. What's up, guys? My name is Jeff. This is my co-host and beautiful fiance, Liliana.
If you're new to this channel, please like or subscribe. We drop a video every Tuesday and Thursday with everything you need to know about visiting or living in Costa Rica. We also host a portfolio of beautiful vacation rentals in the country.
We sure do. We'd love to accommodate your stay. That website popping up on bottom, explorevida.com. Get in, check us out. We host a beautiful portfolio of homes in and around the country. We'd love to see you down there. And with that, it's time to jump right in and check out the top waterfalls in Costa Rica. Obviously, there are waterfalls around the country, and literally there are a lot of waterfalls in Costa Rica. A lot of you guys probably have heard about the waterfalls in Guanacaste. I know Guanacaste seems to be popular with ticos and ticas, but we found 3 gems outside of Guanacaste that we absolutely love. So let's jump right in, starting off with number 1.
That will be La Fortuna Waterfalls.
It would.
To start with the location, it's right at the bottom of the volcano Arenal in La Fortuna. This is just minutes once you get in La Fortuna, so it might take you like no more than 10 minutes drive. It's really very easy to get there and very beautiful. La Fortuna Waterfalls is located in Alajuela.
It is.
It's 2 hours and a half minutes from San Jose.
Yeah, 2.5 to 3 hours, that's right. It's a beautiful drive from San Jose. I'd highly recommend it. But we're not here to talk about the drive. We are here to talk about the waterfalls. So let's jump right in. Again, this excursion's about 10 minutes from the town of La Fortuna. Very easy to get to it, plenty of parking. It's gonna be more of a commercial style excursion for Costa Rica. What do I mean by that? When you pull up, they're gonna have a huge ticket center, is what we would call it, a huge ticket center. They're gonna have baños or bathrooms. They actually had a restaurant on property. And a gift shop and everything that would accompany a large tourist attraction. After you get your tickets, when we were there, it was kind of raining. I think we put on our rain gear when we were there, but the rain actually just made it that much more exciting and added to the ambience. It's down inside a canyon, so literally you are gonna go down 500 steps from the top of a mountain or a cliff all the way down to the bottom. And when you get down to the bottom, you are surrounded by a 360-degree canyon. You're literally inside of a canyon. And how many waterfalls were there? 2 or 3 waterfalls at the bottom of this excursion hiking down. When we were there, we had a lot of rain the night before, so unfortunately we couldn't swim at the upper pond, but typically when you get down to the bottom of this, you can swim right underneath the waterfall. The waterfall itself it's pretty high. It was a couple hundred feet. The water was really fast that day when we were there. And then there's a river flowing away from the waterfall, and you can jump in that, go for a swim, have a lot of fun, and everything in between. What else you got?
This was a little rainy. Still a lot of people and a lot of stairs. We had to take a lot of stairs.
That's a lot of stairs.
So be prepared for a little bit of workout, but it's totally worth it. And it's really beautiful.
It was extremely beautiful. It was worth every single step. I think this was 10 to 15 bucks to get in per person. It was definitely worth it. It took us about 2 to 3 hours to get down and back up. So, you know, maybe a half-a-day excursion. Again, if you want to bring your swimsuits, feel free to do that. You can swim at the base of this waterfall and in the river leaving the waterfall as well. On that, you are in Costa Rica. It's a tropical country. It's extremely hot everywhere. Well, not everywhere you go, but most parts of the country, it's extremely hot. The water was cold, to say the least. So be prepared for a little bit of a shock. once you get in, it's really not that big of a deal and you can stay in. But for me, the water was pretty chilly, so I really didn't get in this day. It was a really, really fun time. We highly recommend the excursion to anybody, extremely affordable. There was a lot of nature, a lot of wildlife amongst our hike down, monkeys in the trees, birds flying over the tops. It truly was an epic, great day that we will not forget. And second on our list is a cool little town called Montezuma. Where's Montezuma?
Montezuma is located in Punta Arenas, Providence. We got there by taking a ferry.
We did.
And this is a beautiful, small little town where we were able to find these waterfalls pretty easy because it's right there in the town.
It is.
And it took us just a 5 minutes walk there.
True, and I want to stress that Montezuma is in northern Punta Arenas. So you are a stone's throw away from Guanacaste. So let's talk about the waterfalls in Montezuma. This is a smaller waterfall. It is literally located in town. If you've ever been to Montezuma, you can literally throw a rock from one side of the town to the other. This is a very, very small tourist town. I would consider Montezuma a Tico town. This is more of a tourist town. And literally, we could have walked from our hotel. I mean, it was a 5-minute walk, maybe a 2-minute drive. It is literally that easy. You paid to park, so I don't think that we paid to actually go to the waterfall. We paid to park our car. Is that right?
Yes, there is a parking spot right there where there is somebody that is going to collect like some little fee.
So we paid to get in. So, excuse me, we paid to get in. But with that, it was under $10 for both of us, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
extremely affordable. So this waterfall, you also get a hike. How cool is that? We love to hike in Costa Rica. The hike was about 30, 45 minutes up a river. You're literally just going up a river until you summit the waterfalls. This was a smaller waterfall for what we're used to, where we live in Costa Rica, from what we've seen. But it definitely was an epic day. They had a rope set up, so a lot of the kids were there doing the swings off of the rocks into the pond, or pond at the bottom of the waterfall. Unfortunately, when we were there was the rainy season, and what all the locals of the area told us is in the raining season, the water looks a little murky, it looks a little dirty. So unfortunately, I didn't get in to take a swim. It just looked a little too dirty for me, but I hear that's extremely seasonal. So if you go the right time of year, it's nice, clean, crystal clear water. Beautiful hike. We had a really, really fun day. There's actually 2 waterfalls. I was able to get the drone up on top, or 3 waterfalls cascading down a cliff. So totally cool, very, very pretty, very beautiful. The hike was pretty easy. I would say if you're older than 10 years old, you can make it. There were a couple of small, dicey areas to where, you know, if you were under 10 years old, you might have struggled with it. But very easy to get to. Highly recommend, extremely affordable, and extremely easy to get to. So we love the waterfalls in Montezuma.
Yes. Yes, it's a little challenging because you're going up the river, but nothing that anybody can do it. I mean, just a little bit of effort and a little bit of wanting a lot to see the beautiful waterfalls.
True.
And a little bit of exercise.
True. Okay, jumping into number 3 on our list is a beautiful waterfall.
The name is Naujaca Waterfalls. And these waterfalls are located in the province of Punta Arenas. But Punta Arenas is very extensive. So this is right going down south by Dominical. If you heard of Dominical, which is very popular, it's just 20 minutes continue going down south. It's a beautiful drive. And it's located at a nature park.
It is located in a nature park. This is about 3 hours away from San Jose, an hour and a half south of Joco. Again, it's in South Punta Arenas, right outside the town of Dominical. So this guy, it doesn't disappoint. Literally, when you get there, you can either hike all the way to it, and I'm gonna say all the way. That this is not a short hike. This is not for beginners. You're gonna have to earn getting the waterfalls if you choose to hike. The flip side of that, you can pay, I think it was 15, 20 bucks for the park to transport you from the beginning entrance all the way to the waterfall itself. And that was extremely fun. It was extremely beautiful. They use these pickup trucks that have been outfitted to look more like safari trucks that you would see in Africa, but we have them in Costa Rica. They hold, I don't know, 8 to 10 people. Literally, you go four-wheeling for about 30 to 40 minutes each way, wouldn't you say? All the way to the base of these waterfalls. These waterfalls are made up of 2 falls. They are the largest waterfalls in Costa Rica. It is truly amazing, breathtaking experience. The nature is unheard of in and around these waterfalls. And you can swim in both the upper and lower. Well, what they say is you can swim in the lower waterfall. Swimming is not for the upper waterfall, but everybody does anyway.
And the little ride on the truck that is going to take you to the waterfalls is spectacular because you're able to see a lot of views to the mountains, a lot of nature. So you're definitely going to enjoy that little ride. And then once you get there, you see a lot of people there taking a swim in the river, taking pictures. It's just beautiful. It's
very beautiful. They do have bathrooms. I don't think there's any showers. They do have bathrooms. It's extremely remote when you do get to the falls themselves. You know, again, backing up to the drive up to it, we were four-wheeling through a lot of creeks, a couple rivers. You really felt like you could have been on the set of Jurassic Park, per se. It was that gorgeous. You just were waiting for the dinosaurs to jump out of the jungle. But, you know, it didn't disappoint that day. I'm sure it won't disappoint when you guys are there. This is the one set of waterfalls that any of my friends and family that come to Costa Rica, this is a must-see. It is that impressive.
Yes, this definitely has been the biggest and most beautiful waterfalls that personally I've ever seen. And it's also very close to other type of adventures there and areas like beaches that you're definitely going to enjoy.
True. If you're staying outside of the Dominical area, this is probably a full day excursion for most of us in Punta Arenas. So with the drive and then the drive to the waterfalls and everything in between, enjoying the falls themselves, I would leave the full day to enjoy this excursion.
Yes, and also if you want to enjoy a picnic, since it's a whole day experience, yeah, you can bring your family, friends, even, I don't know if the puppy dogs, but...
And we did stop. We do stop when we're there. We bring a cooler, we get sandwiches, we get beverages, bring our beach towels, and we do treat this as a full day. Good point, to where, you know, we're eating lunch at the waterfalls and we just enjoy everything that there is to enjoy for the day. Very good point. And that's all we got for today. Make sure you like and subscribe. We drop a new video every Tuesday and Thursday with everything you need to know about visiting or living in Costa Rica. Again, that website popping up on bottom, explorevida.com. We host a portfolio of some gorgeous homes in and around the country. We'd love to see you down there. We'd love to accommodate your stay. And with that, Pura Vida. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Pura Vida.